since we're having fun and the Dolphins haven't made any major signings, I wanted to bring something to your attention and just run it by you guys, see how you feel. And maybe I'm just acting out here for no reason. But yesterday, the New York Knicks played the Portland Trailblazers. Very exciting finish. Mikal Bridges, he hit a game winner for the Knicks last night.
I know what you're going to say here. I know what you're going to say.
In Portland to beat the Blazers. And I watched the highlights this morning on NBA TV.
Can I guess what you're going to say?
Go ahead.
You're annoyed Mike Breen gave a double bang.
I mean, what are we doing, Mike Breen? And he's a legend, Hawk. He's a legend.
He's a Knick. He's a Knick.
I get it. No, I get it. He is the Knicks play-by-play unless he's on national TV, and I get it. And I'm not throwing shade at Mike Breen, but I believe, he's thrown around the double bang on March 12th for a regular season game where the Knicks beat the 28-39 Blazers? Really? I mean, Ray Allen hit the greatest shot in NBA Finals history and only got one bang. And the double bang was reserved for some of the greatest moments in NBA history since then. He's only pulled it out 9 times prior to tonight, and he brought it out for Mikal Bridges.
You didn't think it was worth a double bang?
The 28-39 Blazers on March 12th. What are we
doing? Let me ask you something, and I'm not throwing shade at Eric Reed or picking a fight. Watching the Heat game last night, I don't know if you noticed this, Crowder. The Pelle Larsson play before the first half, where he's all over the floor. He's like Jefferson on Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's just wherever you look, Pelle Larsson is there, and then it ends. I think it was a Terry Rozier 3, right? Was it Rozier who hit that 3?
The funniest way it could have ended. Terry Rozier walking into a 3.
No, the funniest way is if he bricks that thing off the glass after what Pelle Larsson has done, which is what everyone expected, right? He finally gets the ball. But Eric Reed, after that play happened, said that is the single greatest play this season by the Miami Heat. He went crazy. And then Ron Rothstein at halftime. I understand this from a coach. Coach Rothstein at halftime said, that is a play, a sequence that coaches dream of. A guy who just never gives up on the play. Just never gives up on the play. And he's freeze framing it like, look at how far away Pelle Larsson is from the ball, and he's diving all the way forward or whatever. But I don't know. I would have to go back and listen to the season, but was it the greatest single play for the Miami Heat this season?
No.
I feel like Eric Reed may have gotten carried away on that one.
He got carried away. I don't even have to go look. Guarantee there's a better play this season than that.
I feel like that. I hope there is. Right? Like
a floor wiggle and a Rozier 3.
Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know if you've been watching a lot of Heat basketball this year, but I started my post-game show with that was the greatest play in Heat history with the way this season has felt.
I was more emotionally moved by Bam's corner 3 last game before he shot that air ball.
Right.
When they kicked it out to Bam to tie it. Yeah. Pelle rolling around on the ground and all that. Good job.
But he didn't give up on a play like 4 different times during the same sequence. Yeah. Didn't give up on it, and it ended up getting the 3.
But, Huck, no joke. Yesterday we talked about culture slipping away. Right? Clay Ferrero brought it up, and I think you kind of agree with it. Right now, there's a lack of identity. And I think throughout the worst multi-game stretch of losses the Heat have had this season, it feels like a new low yesterday. You didn't blow a lead. You got run off the floor by a team on the second night of a back-to-back by the law firm of Bogdanovich and Zubac. It was embarrassing last night.
Yeah, it was terrible last night. And I did see people tweeting out that, well, at least they didn't blow a double-digit lead.
Right. But the reason why Eric Reed and myself and Ron Rothstein and a lot of Heat fans bought into what Pelle did was because of the lack of fight the Heat showed yesterday.
Yeah,
there was one guy who I could tell you has Heat culture, and it's Pelle Mother Bleepin' Larsson.
And you see there's such a difference. Like when there is lethargy all over, and then you see that, it's like so glaringly exciting because you haven't seen that. So I get it. I just the moment it happened, I thought it was great, but I was like, man, Eric Reed, that's the best play of the Heat season.
First, lethargy is an amazing word.
That's a good word. You gotta pick and choose your spots. Yeah.
I would.
People use lethargic all the time.
Yeah.
You drop a lethargy on someone. Yeah.
Oh man, I had to, pull back and think about the root word of it and all. That was a good one. Then I'd rather have a 20-point lead and lose it than be down by 15 the entire game. I'm not gonna lie to you fellas.
Trying to claw your way out of a hole against the Clippers. James Harden on the second night of a back-to-back, and he's in Miami, and you're getting lit up by him.
There was Bed Bath & Beyond spray in his eyes from last night at Tootsie's, and he still drops 25 and 17.
Man.
Come on, man.
He's still chewing on a mint from the bathroom attendant.
I'm telling you. He got singles in his back pocket during the game. He had singles on him. So he's just going out there doing what he wants to.
Glitter on his neck.
You know how post-career Jeff Teague has turned into this like amazing storyteller, and he tells stories about how, like guys did this, whatever. I want James Harden to retire already just so he can start his podcasting career, because I know the stories are going to be unbelievable with James Harden.
Yes. We've reached out to James.
Did you?
For the Yeah. We've DM'd James a number of times about the pivot, and I didn't get any response. Maybe the wrong Instagram handle.
Right. I was gonna say, change your Instagram handle to Tatalicious. And
what it is, baby.